Any questions from members of the subcommittee for Ms. Smith?
Yes, sir.
All right, Senator from Sumter.
Thank you, Mr. Chair, and I appreciate it. Ma'am, thank you for your passion on this. I hear that you've been on these issues for a very long time, and we appreciate your steadfastness to it. One of the questions I just immediately, after we heard a half hour of testimony essentially on 3 different bills, my first question is there anything that we could do to change these bills to make it palatable for you and your organization?
Just use some common sense and think what it would be like if you were one of the parents who lost a child.
Understand,
What your opinion on all of this would be.
Sure. All right. Well, and absolutely common sense. Got it. We're absolutely going to use common sense as much as I can, but that didn't answer my question.
In moral obligation.
No, I totally get it. Moral obligation as well. Understood. What I'm asking you, is there anything in particular that, just say, we talked about 3 bills here, just say for the first one, 1001, is there anything that would allow this bill to be acceptable for you and your organization that we as a policy-making entity could do to help you out? Other than common sense and other than moral clarity. So
that's it.
I heard a no from the crowd, so I'm assuming that with your, okay, so there's nothing. Also, I want to point out, and I'm not sure if this tab A 101 Crime Victims Council, there's a very good study in there. It does, unfortunately, and I am looking it over, and I do have some issues with the credibility of your sourcing. You mentioned you use Fitz News in here. Everybody knows Fitz News is not real news, and they're pay for play. They're going to whomever's paying that outfit well enough, they're going to run whatever story they're going to be asked to do. So I would suggest that you keep Fitz News out of your studies because they're not helping your cause. Let me ask you this: does this bill, in your opinion, allow, particularly with catering, allow caterers to serve more alcohol per capita in the events, or does it just expand the availability of events that they can participate
I think it's
in?
probably both.
I'm not asking probably, ma'am. I'm asking from your opinion, does it do
My
this?
opinion is I think it expands it.
Okay, so there's nothing in the bill that I read. Is there an author of the bill that can speak to this at some point? I don't see anywhere in there that it does that. It just expands the availability of caterers to participate in catering events that allow serving of alcohol. So.
Then, after the next person's testimony, Senator Zell could not resist piling on.
The last conversation we had on this is, I believe if there's any place that we could work or have any issue that, that some folks may oppose, or that's some place that we could certainly tighten up for sure. But throwing the baby out with the bathwater and just a hard no on any of these bills is just not an answer. It's not a policy.